Okay, I'm on the right street. Look at this. Apparently, there's going to be a church that's just going to pop right out of this street here. So, yeah, I think we finally got it right. This is crazy. Usually better at directions than that. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the right place at the right time. There. How you doing? KUMARAN. Your name's what?
Paul.
Paul? KUMARAN. Nice to meet you. That's my dad, Dr. Mabel. Hello. Nice to meet you. Come up there if you want. Yeah, sure. Very good. I got off at the wrong church thinking Disraeli church, you know, or the other one, the wrong one, so...
You're Mr. Reddy.
Yes, I am, and you are?
I'm Dr. Mabel.
Dr. Mabel? Nice to meet you.
That's my son, Paul Mabel. He's a
Fine.
cantor. And that's Mr. Ken Mullaney. He's one of the church members, and he's on a committee that does some work around here, and we really appreciate it.
That's fantastic. So, Cantor, is that one of the singers in your choir then?
What's that?
The Cantor, does he sing in the choir? Are you one of the choir members then?
Yes.
One of the three?
He's a
That's
choir
very small.
member. and
That's
a
awesome.
cantor.
I'm a musician too. I'm an artist and a musician too. So, okay, let's take a look. I'm interested in taking, and Leo Mo, one of my favorite guys, right?
Yeah.
So I was very, very interested in that. Wow.
Dr. Reddy in Winnipeg.
That's my father.
Your brother?
My father.
Your father?
Yeah, Strini Reddy. He just got given a doctorate last summer or summer before at U of M in law, doctorate of law. He's in education as well, human rights, that kind of stuff.
Hard of hearing.
Okay, yeah.
This is the entrance here, and that's a bronze plaque on our 95th anniversary. And the membership.
Membership over the times.
There. And then we got icons of various religious people, and that's one right at the front there, that's St. Nicholas.
Right.
St. Nicholas.
Yep, I recognize that.
It ain't Santa Claus, it's St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas, what it's based on.
And that's St. Michael, patron of our church.
Okay. Nice.
See? And then the others are just different scenes,
Right.
religious scenes, and the pews are from about 1918. And,
Here, can we just stop for one? Okay, and just tell your story.
well, welcome to St. Michael's Ukrainian Orthodox Heritage Church at 110 Disraeli Street, Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's a recycled church. It was purchased from the Diocese of the Anglican Church of Rupert's Land. And it was purchased by the pioneer Ukrainian, Russian, and Slovakian settlers in this area. They paid $1,800 for it. But this church was moved from a couple different locations until it landed in this location at 110 Disraeli. There was a bit of a problem because the city was expanding some of the streets. And the settlers took the church over officially in 1918. And in 1922 they erected a stone cross which is in front of the church. And they had to modify this church so it would be in the Byzantine style. So they have 3 domes on the top of the church, and they have the 3-bar Orthodox cross on top of the domes. They also have a bell tower for the church bell, and the bell was donated by the Canadian Pacific Railway to this church. And we're a small congregation now, around 40 members, although a few years ago it was up to about 75 or maybe more. At the feast days like Easter and Christmas and Jordan Day, more people come from the different parts of the city or the country that know about St. Michael's Church. And inside the church you can see there's a lot of icons, and they're religious and historical. The one right ahead of you is St. Nicholas, and He's not Santa Claus. And the main patron in the religion is Saint Michael the Archangel. He's in the category of the highest angels. And we have the pews here for the parishioners. And they're from about 1918. And above us is the choir loft. And we have a small church choir. And also we have a church cantor. And my son Paul Meba is the church cantor.
Here's Paul. That's your son?
Hello.
There you go. Great. Yeah.
The banners that you see with the saints are brought out for religious festivals and usually paraded by the parishioners and bearers 3 times around the church if the weather permits. Otherwise, they would just walk around the main body of the church.
What kind of age would these pieces have, the banners? When do they date to?
Oh, they date to probably before 1918, some of them.
Alright, so.
And some of them are newer.
So some of these artifacts, do you think would have come from the old country and then got manifested here, and some were acquired here in Winnipeg, do you think?
Well, certainly, if you come over here, there's a gospel there. A big book.
I've never seen anything like that.
And it's in a glass case because that was brought from the old country. It's got the book that presented on the cover is Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John.
So which gospels are the gospels of those? Those are
It's
the earliest?
a Slavonic gospel. It's written in old church Slavonic language. It's not in English. It's a variation of the Ukrainian, the church Slavonic language. And a small altar here. This is where the minister conducts marriages, baptisms, and funerals. And over there, got a small table with the Bible on it. That's where the minister takes confessions in the public. And
So some of these handmade stuff, I'm assuming, are people belonging to your church, various, some of the handmade pieces, like these
the embroidery is all handmade.
Right.
And you can see that's the Mother Mary right above you, the banner. And there's the cross of St. Andrew, and the icon of St. Andrew. He's the patron saint of Ukraine.
So that's the sideways cross.
That's right. He's a patron saint of Ukraine, and he's also a patron saint of Scotland.
Really? I didn't know it was outside.
And over here, there's a big bronze medallion
Yo,
of St. Olha, O-L-H-A, St. Olha.
that's impressive, because I never heard that
That was
word.
executed by Mr. Leo Mole, and they donated it a number of years ago to this church, and we had it there in an honored place.
I'm fascinated by his work, and I'm fascinated by the stuff that's in private hands more than the stuff that's in the public.
There's a Leo Mole sculpture garden, which is full
300 pieces?
which is
300?
full of his
I'm just,
bronzes.
yeah, I love this work.
And in the front over here, the golden doors, they're open at certain times of the church service, and the minister delivers his sermons.
there a chair there?
Once again, there are the four evangelists on there, Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. And to the right is the Christ, and to the left is Mary and child, and farther left is St. George and the Dragon, I think. And farther left is St. Nicholas again.
So there's many, not deities, many figures, many, it's just important, what would you call them, prophets, figures, many teachers, I guess.
Yeah, prophets and
Prophets, yeah.
And then 12 apostles are across the top there. And the Last Supper and higher up.
Oh, at the top. I like the acoustics in here. So when did they do the addition to the building? They brought $1,800, must have been a fortune.
Back
Well, they
then.
did
A
it-
fortune.
They did it after they purchased it.
Right, over time.
And this part over here was expanded in the back. I think the main building stopped just about there. And they added on the part at the back. And they put up the belfry where they have the bell.
Was that bell in service before you got it, or did they create that bell for this church?
Well, that was donated by the CPR.
So they had it in one of their, wherever they were using it?
Well, the CPR throughout Western Canada has donated a lot of bells which are in churches in rural Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta. They were very generous and never charged for it.
Wow. Because those materials would have been precious. They would have been cheap in the transportation, everything, foundry, right?
And all that.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I think I got what I came for. Fantastic to meet you.
Okay, what church do you go to?
I don't. My father's Hindu, my mom's Catholic. There's a few things going on, and we came from South Africa, our family.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, you have a family here?
yeah, like I said, Dr. Ray is my father. That's my dad.
Right.
So,
So what do you do now?
I'm a musician and artist. That's what I do.
You're a
A
musician?
musician, yeah.
Oh, what do you play?
I play guitar, I play all kinds of instruments, I record, I make videos for YouTube. That's where this will end up, documentary style thing for YouTube. So, it'd be great. It was a privilege to come and document the church.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll send it to you when I'm finished.
I'll be glad to receive it.
Yeah,
You got
perfect.
our address?
No, I will take it out here. Perfect. I'll do a little tour on the outside on my own before I go here. Oh, no.
This was just the donor board. And then
You
this is
send
the bronze
anything.
one. I'll get a couple pictures of that.
I'm in the phone book, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's Dr. I me, but
Okay, is there something in print there with his, you have anything with... One time on my own there, and I appreciate your time. Thank you for having me. Yeah. Oh.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Yeah.
You need a ride?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, because I'm going up toward Main Street.
Towards Maine? No, I'm good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. St. Michael's Ukrainian Orthodox Church, 1918, 2008. This was erected there. And you can see just, it's amazing. 1919, that cornerstone reads over there. So, go. 110 Disraeli Street, St. Michael's Ukrainian Orthodox Church. Perfect.